This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, attended the opening night of Faris on Wednesday. The much-awaited epic musical play features verses from 30 poems written by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. On the opening night, the ruler of Dubai stated that honesty of creative expression is a huge responsibility and directly contributes to the development of nations. Faris has been produced by Brand Dubai, which is the creative arm of the Government of Dubai Media Office, in collaboration with Rakhbani Productions, while celebrated Lebanese actor Ghassan Saliba and popular Emirati singer Balkis play the lead roles. Over 800 actors, dancers, technicians, musicians and vocalists from 30 different nationalities and a team of talented Emiratis participated in the production. It will open at 6 p.m. every night until this Saturday at the Sheikh Rashid Hall at the Dubai World Trade Center. The Emirates Red Crescent Authority has inaugurated a dam project over in Yemen, benefiting thousands of families who have been suffering from a lack of water. It was mentioned that under the directives of Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak, the President of the Emirates Red Crescent, 50 small dams were built over the past month in some of the most arid areas of the Abyan province. An ERC spokesperson was quoted saying that all dams had been built in the Rasid district after a number of surveys had been carried out. Others are currently being conducted to find out which other parts of Abyan could also benefit. It was mentioned that these dams will also help collect and store rainwater that can then be used for drinking and cooking, as well as in agriculture, as most of Abyan's residents make their living from farming. ERC officials added that residents of the district who helped in building the dams were also paid as a part of the project. According to local officials, some of the local residents left the district because of a lack of water, and they hope that the project will encourage them to return to their homeland. The Higher Committee for the Sharjah Census 2015 has announced that the counting phase has been completed and that all of the data from families and individuals residing in the Emirate has now been collected. The committee stated that checking the data and the records will start on the 9th of January. The data gathered during the census stage will be examined against the personal data of all individuals and families, such as their ID number and date of birth. It was mentioned that all the data collected through field visits or through self-counting will then be entered into a unified electronic system in order to be validated, and the preliminary results will be announced by the end of January. The chairman of the Higher Committee for the Sharjah Census, who's also the chairman of the Department of Statistics and Community Development, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Thani, was quoted saying that the results gathered will then be sent to His Highness Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Kazmi, the Supreme Council member and ruler of Sharjah, for a final approval. It was mentioned that up to 97% of the population was covered by the census, and the counting process for the remaining 3% will continue. The date and time for this will be announced soon. In February last year, the ruler of Sharjah issued an Emirates Decree No. 7 of 2015 to conduct a general census of the population, infrastructure, housing and establishments in order to provide accurate statistical data on various economic, social and demographic sectors of the Emirate. The Drugs Pricing and Registration Higher Committee of the UAE Ministry of Health has approved 97 new supplementary medicines. The list provides treatment for various diseases, including liver and diabetes, among others. At a special meeting held in Dubai on Wednesday, the Assistant Under-Secretary for Public Health Policy and Licensing, who's also chairman of the committee, His Excellency Dr. Amin Hussein Al-Amiri, was quoted saying that all of the approved drugs have met strict pharmaceutical requirements, which includes painkillers and nutritional additives. The chairman added that since October last year, the committee introduced a new system to assess the health risks of new medicines based on a combination of factors including formula, usage, manufacturer and targeted patient group. This comes at a time when the UAE Ministry of Health recently agreed to reduce the prices of 142 innovative drugs, including cancer treatments, epilepsy and meningitis in the country, which took effect from the 1st of January this year. 650 expats have registered their wills under the DIFC Wills and Probate Registry since its launch back in May last year. The new probate system looks to help non-Muslim expats transfer their assets according to their will after death, rather than under Sharia law. It was revealed that 363 of those registered are from Europe and 174 are from India, with the rest from elsewhere in the world. Almost 3/4 at 70% of registered wills were done so by both husbands and wives. The DIFC added that a new mobile app will launch this week, allowing expats to book will registration appointments and to also pay fees. Officials were quoted saying that they are pleased with the strong figures so far, and they do encourage those with a Dubai estate to seek professional legal advice in order to draft their wills. A part of the new flyover on the Sheikh Zayed Road towards the World Trade Center was open to motorists this morning. Those heading northbound can join the flyover on the way towards Dubai and Sharjah, which runs parallel to the Dubai Metro. The addition is a part of the Dubai Canal project, which will see the elevation of E11 with a 16-lane bridge across both directions. When completed, the waterway will link Business Bay to the Arabian Gulf. And the elevation of the Sheikh Zayed Road, which will allow water transport to pass through, is a part of Phase 1 of the project. Phase 2 will see the construction across 3 lanes on Jumeirah Beach Road and 2 lanes on Al Wasl Road in each direction. And Phase 3 will see the construction of 3 pedestrian bridges to link Jumeirah Beach Walk with Al Safa Park Walk. And finally, looking to other news now, organisers of the Emirates Airline Festival of Literature have confirmed that ticket sales will go live on January the 14th. The 8th Emirates Airline Festival of Literature will be held from the 1st to the 12th of March this year at the Dubai International Writers' Centre and the Intercontinental Hotel over in Dubai's Festival City. It will be the longest literary festival conducted in the Middle East. More than 150 authors have been confirmed, including astronaut Chris Hadfield, stage and screen actor Meris Yao, and IPAF winners Saud Al-Sanusi and Shukri Al-Mabkoot. The complete programme will be available online soon, according to the organisers. The extended festival this year includes screenings of Shakespeare plays and adaptations, a spotlight on the Emirates, an exclusive segment dedicated to the Emirati literary scene, a host of children's sessions with authors and illustrators, as well as several highlight events. Ticket prices will start at 50 dirhams, with several of the children's events and activities free of charge.